This is a DDAmanda video on Sonendo Incorporated. Symbol SONX. Think of it as Sony with a Y. I mean Sony with an X. And right now she's OTC, but she was on the New York Stock Exchange just a few weeks ago. Now this is another clear example of how DDAmanda finds these, because originally we found this with a 10 factor right here, and this is a proprietary indicator of DDAmanda that shows interest in a stock, and 10 is pretty significant. This happened on 11/22, and she's temporarily been delisted from NYSE. And some more indicators here are this 200-day low here with a 7 factor on 12/4. Now DDAmanda is unique in that you can just push buttons over here on the left. They're not on the screen. But let's say we go to the SEC site, so we just push that button, and then we can look at Edgar and see what kind of filings there are. Let's bring this up. So let's look at this 8K here that was filed on November 21st, and this is where they announce that they are, that they're going to delist from the NYSE. And let's read a little bit of this. Company is notified that it intends to submit. Well, first it says here they received a notice that they got delisted. But then they have 45 days to submit a plan. It says here, the company has notified NYSE that it intends to submit a plan to regain compliance within 45 days. So they have a plan on getting back on the New York Stock Exchange. So this is just temporarily that they're trading on the OTC. Okay, while we're on this SEC site, there's something else we noticed is you've got insiders buying pretty significantly. Let's look at some of these, and these are all pretty recent. Like here's this guy, Pupanidi, about 200,000 shares at 15 cents. Okay, and there's some more. Let's look at this one. Here's the CEO. And this is all recent in November. This guy, the CEO, bought 75,000 at 26 cents. Look at that. So there's been a lot of buying by insiders, and what this shows is they have a lot of confidence in the company. So there is that. Okay, let's look at the share structure. So we just pushed the OTC button over here. I mean the filings button or disclosure. And that takes us to OTC markets, and let's look at some data here. Okay, here's their security details. Outstanding 54 million. All right, and let's look at some financials. Here's their assets and liabilities, the balance sheet. So they got 121 million assets and 55 million. Total assets 137 million. Total liabilities 55 million. So that gives like a net of I don't know, like 81 million net from their from their books. And actually, if you divide that 81 million by their outstanding, you can come up with the book value. So if we divide, let's see, 82 divided by 54, that gives them a book value of $1.51. Pretty amazing, huh? Okay, let's look at some charts. You just push the chart button and you get the stock charts chart. So let's look at this chart here. Okay, 11. This is where this area here is where they announced that they're going off the NYSE, and she dropped. But there's something interesting about this especially this drop right here. Now if we go over to ThinkerSync, I've got a chart here. Check this out. What happened was, right here on Monday, whatever date that was, that's right here I believe. What happened was somebody dumped 5 million shares all at once. I think this was a single trade. And that really hammered her down, knocked her down to like 7.5 cents. And ever since then, she's been, slowly recovering here. Okay, you see that? And here you can see it again, slowly moving up. She's been going up 3 days in a row now, which I'm pretty sure will continue. Okay, let's get into something really interesting. What does this company do? Anyway, they have a revolutionary dental procedure, a product actually, that is pretty revolutionary. They've had over 1 million patients so far, and what it does is it's a procedure that cleans out infection on teeth. Okay, and they have this machine that does this, and it uses a liquid, and it gets rid of all any kinds of infection, detritus, all that. It's been peer reviewed. They've published a bunch of papers on it. It's pretty amazing, actually. I wish I'd known about this before. Probably would have saved some of my teeth. They have all sorts of on their website, all sorts of testimonials. It's painless. Look at this. The results here. Where is it now? Oh yeah, here's some patient, testimonials. They're pretty amazing. You should watch some of these. Let's see. There's this one graphic. Yeah, it has some more stuff on it here of how it works. And but they have like an over 90, like 95. Look at this. No pain, 96.6%, no pain. 92% single visit, okay? 97.7% healing rate. The way this works is it does such a good job that there's no more bacteria left, okay? Anyway, it's an amazing, amazing thing, and the market, the market for this is insane, right? So anyway, that's what SONX does, Sony with an X, and I love this company, and I think she's going to do really good. And another thing they have is they have this software for dentists called TDO software that they market, and I guess this is pretty popular, so that's another source of revenue for these guys. So in summary, we have high hopes for this company moving forward. They're going to go back to the NYSE and probably blow up. This drag ratio here of 1.61 is a very, very good sign. And look at this next image of what can happen when this company moves back to the NYSE. This is SNMP, and they had a similar situation. They dropped all the way down here to, I think, what is that, 25 cents in this area. They got back on the NYSE, and look at this. They went all the way up to $14. I mean, that's crazy, right? So we're trading at 10 cents. I mean, I see no problem with going back to at least $3, $4, $5, minimum. So that's what we're looking forward to. Anyway, that's our story, and we're sticking to it. SONX, Sony with an X, easy to remember. You know, she closed at almost 11 cents here, but she's been going up a little. She's in an uptrend, 3% up, 12, 10, 2%. So we see no problem with her getting, getting up to the dollars pretty easily and pretty soon. So anyway, that's it, and thank you for watching, and have a good rest of the weekend.